Okay, procrastination. That is what I'm talking about today. So, procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing something. Last week, I kind of took some time away, just a challenging time of year for me, had a few other things that just really had me feeling like I needed a little break. So I asked some questions, and one question was, what are some topics that might be helpful to you that you'd like me to talk about? And one of those was procrastination. And it was great timing because as I kind of got back into the groove and sat down to work, enter procrastination. I had no motivation to do it. It's happening to me like as we speak. It's just been really challenging. And so I wanted to share what I'm doing to help myself work through this so that I can continue to work, I can continue to move forward, I can show up even when it's hard. So I am not one to push and like to the point of burnout because that is super detrimental to so many things in life, particularly just being stressed. And if you've been here a while, you know that my mission is to remove as much stress as possible. But when we procrastinate, that's actually initiating or triggering more stress in our lives because we are not doing what we're supposed to do. We're usually getting like being hard on ourselves, like, why can't you just do this? Why can't you finish this? Why do you have to be, all these things? And then we doubt, then we fear, then we feel rushed and pressured to do the thing because now we've put it off. And so you can see how this just becomes a cycle of not wanting to do the thing, which, if you've read a couple of the posts about procrastination that I've had, it's really a feeling. It's really not about time. It's not about a want or a desire necessarily. It's about overwhelming feelings actually creating an aversion to doing the thing that we know we are supposed to or should be doing, whether that's for our well-being, our work, our family, you name it. So I refuse to let myself get stuck in that cycle. It's important to acknowledge the feelings. Things get hard. Life gets hard. There's no way to avoid challenging and stressful situations, but we can choose how we handle them. And so here's what works for me in a lot of areas, but particularly procrastination. Each of us is different, and these tools can translate across the board to everyone, but you have to figure out how to use them in your life. So first one is affirmations. The one that I shared yesterday, I'm strong enough to overcome procrastination. That helps my mind believe that I have the strength to move through this and I am enough. I have the capability, the knowledge, the wisdom to do my work, to show up and do the things I need to do. So I kind of cancel out those self-doubt thoughts and that hesitation by putting positive reminders in front of my eyes, in front of my mind regularly. Does that mean I don't have self-doubt? Does that mean I'm not hesitating and sometimes having an aversion to doing something? No. I still have those things all the time, but I don't stay stuck there. The second thing I do is journaling, and I will share some journal prompts this week around procrastination, but I want to explain why this can be helpful. So emptying out those thoughts and feelings onto paper can free the mind, thus breaking that cycle of procrastination. So putting it onto paper, writing it out, releasing it from our minds and our shoulders, right? A lot of times we get this weight because of all of those feelings, and we can break that cycle. That's it's making us take action, so then we're more likely to keep going. We reflect, we release, and we allow space to move forward. So sometimes it just takes one little step to break that cycle of procrastination. And if it means just writing out, I feel stuck because, or I don't want to do this because, and then list all of the things. Or what do I need in order to move forward? Am I missing something like supplies or resources or some kind of tool? What is holding me back that I am choosing through my emotions to not do this task? And then the third one, of course, is meditation. You know, I'm going to say this all day long, but I use this when I need to calm the stress response in my body. So when the stress response kicks in, we respond or we react instead of respond. So when we react, we are just fueling that fire of stress. Usually we think things, we say things, we feel things that are just because we are feeling threatened. That's what the stress response does. So when you're procrastinating and then you're getting hard, you're like being hard on yourself and saying, why can't you just do this? Like, just do this thing. Like, why do you have to keep holding yourself back? Why? And these judgmental things, that's initiating stress on the body. And so meditation can allow us a few minutes to just calm our mind and connect with the body through the breath, especially. Breathing has a very, very powerful impact on the stress response. And that allows me to look at the situation with a different perspective. So maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's something going on that I don't have awareness around as to why I'm procrastinating. Like there could be a missing link, so to speak. So those are my tips. I can literally give myself 15 minutes each day to go through these actions or these steps and free myself from this cycle of that procrastination creates. Because if we don't try to break it, it will just continue. You procrastinate, you feel bad because you procrastinated, you procrastinate some more, you feel bad because you procrastinated, you procrastinate some more, and it just keeps going. So if you need help with any of these things, if you are like me, I procrastinate all the time, let's talk, let's chat about what you could do. Simple little steps to try and help move through that or work through that in your life. So I'm here for you, and I hope that this was helpful. And again, timing, because I'm facing it myself. The things that I'm teaching and sharing here are the things that I personally am experiencing and using my toolbox, my resources to work through, so I don't stay in that place. Because when we stay in that place for too long, that's when bigger problems can kind of develop. So hope this helps, and we'll chat soon.